Hey guys, so another week has come and I'm trying to fill my sketchbook, so today we will do a sketchbook spread. I am almost halfway, but not really, I don't know. Yeah, it takes a while, even though I think I draw quite fast, but these days, I don't know, I've been losing time a bit. I don't really know why. I should just prioritize this a little bit more, but here we are. So yeah. So this is what I have right now. I did some sketching without filming it, and I might complete it without filming it as well. It's just, I guess I can focus more. But yeah, my idea is to have like lava-ish flames go up and kind of have like a sad, sorrowful feeling. I don't know. But today we will be filling a sketchbook spread, and here I think I might make a willow tree inspired character. Not sure yet, we will see. But yeah, this is what we have so far. I will do the base with markers, everything, and then when I think I'm done, I will put it in Procreate and finish it there. So that's gonna be fun. I hope you enjoy. Let's go. So here I was testing out the markers and what kind of colors I would want, especially for the wolves, since I knew that I wanted kind of a little glow to them. So of course, because we have fire that like is basically going from everywhere, so there's not really a main point of light, I guess. So I had to figure out how to make them pop, but also have them be submerged in the flames. So I decided to go for like a pink base. It's almost like a neon pink, I guess. So from pink to dark blue. And yeah, I don't know, I've never done this before, so I was a bit nervous, but you'll see it later. Here I am just laying down the easy part of this, because it's just yellows and reds. And I had an idea that the lava would be more dark on the bottom, but I guess I switched it out a little bit towards the end. I actually kind of switched out a few things. You will see that in the end what changed. I might have removed something which was major in my sketchbook page, but yeah. I really loved how I painted the lava flame part. It's not really lava, because lava would have different materialisticness. Is that a word? I don't know. Yeah, but I was just, it's a fantasy theme today, so I wasn't really nervous about that. Here we are, putting some neon or super pink color here for the wolf. It might seem weird, and for me it definitely did feel weird, because I also had to figure out how to blend this the best way I could, since it's markers and you can't really go back. But of course I knew that I could go back, since I was planning on rendering this piece more digitally, so I wasn't too worried about this part. But I was also intrigued to see how we would do. So that's why I tried the colors out. If you can see the page in the right corner. Oh my god. I guess if you're watching it, it's in the right top corner. The page is. Oh my god. Sorry. I've been a bit sickish today, so my brain is not functioning. anyways, yeah, it was a bit fun, and at some points I thought like, ooh, I just ruined it by making it blend weird, especially here at the nose. I was thinking like, dang, I just ruined everything. But again, I will go over with the acrylic markers as well, so I wasn't too worried about it. But yeah, it's just fun to experiment, and it definitely was a fun piece to do. And as usual, I don't know, I tend to not make the eyes filled. Maybe I should sometime, but I made them just white, I guess. I was going darker and darker for the wolves to make the contrast, but at some point I guess I stopped, and when I transferred them digitally I knew I wanted them even darker. So I guess in the video it looks okay, but in the sketchbook it doesn't look as dark. I've always loved drawing flames, and I think I've done a few of these wolf or fox pieces where there's some kind of flames surrounding them or involving them. Especially, I think I have a video on a fox with wolves as well. And I think I've done a few on Instagram. I think one wasn't with a wolf, but with a deer. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. Obviously, we learn, we improve, and now looking back, I'm like, ooh, it could be way better. But you know, at that time, I didn't know that it could be better. Well, maybe I did, because you know, even now I'm looking at this piece and I'm like, I could switch these things and do this and do that. But anyways, if we did that, then I would forever do just only one piece, and that would be boring. And we learn. So if you ever feel discouraged, just remember that you're learning. Even when you're doing your best piece, your worst piece, always remember it's just a learning process. And afterwards, I guess you can just analyze the results, analyze what you could have done, what you were doing. Yeah, I think it's a fun process. Even if I don't like a piece, I still learn a lot from it, and I know what I would or wouldn't do for the next one. But yeah, for this one, I guess you will see what I did. I kind of didn't like the end result that much, so I had to ask some opinions. Somebody that doesn't draw, what they think of the piece, and that somebody was my boyfriend. Shout out. But anyways, he said it felt a bit noisy, and I guess it could be true. It depends, I guess, on how you view the piece, of the meaning of the piece. And to be fair, it doesn't really have a meaning this time for this spread. I just had an idea that I wanted to draw this, and that was it. Also for the willow tree, I drew a lion, so spoiler alert. But anyways, I just wanted to experiment, see how it would go, mainly also see how I could implement these color changes, this contrast as well. So yeah, it felt a bit noisy and felt like you didn't really have a center to look at. So I switched some things around, and you will see that. I basically removed one of the heads and had to figure out what to do with this. But it definitely made the piece more put together. Made the viewer, I guess, have a point to look at. Literally, I added a circle in the middle. So it's nothing groundbreaking, but yeah. And I like it more now. I think it has a sort of a mystery, because now I think it's like, oh yeah, some wolf heads with fire. Cool. Which is cool. I don't think it's not cool. I don't know, maybe you have different opinions. You can tell me if it's not cool, I won't cry. But anyways, here I am going with the acrylics. So I really like this part because it added that little flare, the effect that the fire is surrounding them, adding some highlights and whatnot. But yeah, I really like these acrylic markers. I think I use them in every piece I make, just because they add like I don't know, it gives me some security that even if I go too dark, I can go over, even if I'm not doing it digitally. So it's fun. I think these are fun, not sponsored, but I just like them. So, but here I am finishing it up, and I think we will see soon the result. First, I tried to think of a background I could do, but I realized that I didn't really have an idea when I started it out to have this piece with the background, so nothing that I thought of really made my mind set to like say yes, I guess. And I also thought, okay, I will put it separate, but yeah, I didn't really like any of the ideas, so I just went with the sketchbook. And here I am also trying to find the focus, and I really tried. But yeah, I made some things darker, the head's darker, some things brighter. I added some speckles, I guess, of the fire, you know, when it goes, burns, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. You will see probably soon that one of the heads will disappear, and I just added an orb. Ignored tomorrow, I wanted to do it the next day, so here we are. And then I realized that the wolf's nose was a bit off, so I tried to fix that and then add some details for the orb. So yeah, let me know guys if you like the 3-wolf version better or this is nicer, but I just think this adds more mystery, more pizzazz into this. So yeah, it's always nice to ask others for their opinion. You don't have to do what they say, but it's good to know a second opinion. So for this second character that I'm drawing, I decided to basically be inspired from a picture I took on a walk, and I saw this cool willow tree and the light was hitting it so perfectly. So I just thought, like, if probably I won't draw the picture but just something inspired from it, so I decided that it would be a character, and this time it's a lion. I could have gone with something else, but I don't know. I was feeling like I would want to draw a lion. I don't think I showed this, but the lion had a bit of a different pose. At first I wanted like a bit more of an action-y pose, but then I couldn't figure out how the willow tree leaves or the mane would flow, so I just decided it would stand, I guess, but with some flowiness in the stance. So yeah, I don't know, I love how I made the tail go under and with like a little whooshiness of the leaves. So my idea was to have some light popping off from the chest or like the head area, and also the body to be a little bit darker than the mane, so that the mane would pop more This is more of like a tiny sketch. It wasn't anything difficult because I had a clear idea in my mind what to do, so it was just mindless painting, I guess. It wasn't like with the wolves that I was stressed out and didn't know what to do or if it will turn out okay. So here I'm just doing my layers. Also, I tend to do a lot of layers, like I mentioned before, for my security or my like anxiousness, yeah, that I don't ruin things. But I forgot for the lava piece to put something under, so it did bleed a little bit through the next page, which is fine because there's nothing on it. I kept like 3 page or 3 spreads, I don't know, between my last piece that was the Pokemon one. But yeah, this sketchbook takes a lot, so I always like I can paint with acrylics, paint with watercolors, but with markers they're okay, but they will bleed to the next or under the page, but not to the next one. But when I do a lot of layers, they might. So yeah. I will put what sketchbook I use in the description below, since a lot of people are interested about it. But yeah, this is one of my favorite sketchbooks. I think another sketchbook that I really like is from Ohuhu Markers, that is made for markers. And I even tried painting on it with acrylics and it was fine. It was just a bit different. But yeah, I think I have 2 of my favorite sketchbooks, and then I don't really draw on anything else except if I'm doing commissions. Then I have watercolor paper. I'm not sure which one, but yeah. Even though I said I didn't really have any difficulties on coloring this lion, but I did have some difficulties of figuring out how I wanted the face to be. You can see a tiny sketch in the corner that I tried out and it looks absolutely awful. It's not proportionate, but anyways, I had some different face ideas. I don't know, like it was at one point towards the viewer, at one point it was completely looking down or like up in a profile. I don't know, I couldn't figure it out, and I'm glad that when I went with the markers you can't really see it because I was erasing a lot, and at one point you could see everything that I did. I think it's okay. He looks a bit sad, but that's also okay. I like when it has some expressions. Ooh, also, I need your opinions. I'm thinking of trying for the next week's video, trying a scene, since I haven't done that in like forever. I don't even remember if I did it. Anyways, but like a scene with a story, I guess, and it might be fully digitally. I hope you're interested in that, and I was thinking to make a story for the rock lion and maybe make a scene with that. It would be full on background, full on, everything's detailed. I don't know, I guess I wouldn't start with the sketchbook, but maybe for some sketches, not sure yet. But I really want to make a scene. I really want to try to level up my art skills, try to learn more. So I hope you will like this journey as well, and that we can grow together, since this is something that I can do well in a way, but I feel like I have so much to learn, so many things I could try out and implement, so that could be cool to make a scene. I'm thinking of that the lion could be super huge, like a mountain, that we could see it in the background almost, that like we're viewing it. We're standing there on the ground and looking at this big, huge mountain lion or tiger. I don't remember. Wait, was it a tiger? Anyways, tiger or lion, but it's from rocks, of course, because that's the whole thing. But this time it could be huge, and yeah, it could be like in the mist. Here I'm adding more colors and more light, I guess. And I like the piece here quite well, but then I ruined it a little bit with going over with the pencils and going over with too many colors for the mane. So I simplified it a bit when I was doing it digitally. So I really wanted to simplify the mane and add some more contrast to it. I thought it was too light, and of course I made the light part even lighter, and I added more halftones, which were purple, since, you know, green and purple. And for the frog, the tiny frog, I added some flames. Here's the frog. It didn't have any flames while I drew it traditionally, but my boyfriend said it would be funny to have flames in the eyes, so because I was laughing that the frog is there and it's just chilling and seeing the flames. So yeah, digitally he has flames in his eyes. I had to add silly little frog. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and the pieces. Let me know which one you like the most, if you like the lion or the wolves, and I'll see you next time. Bye!